YouTube? Welcome back to another Pancho Things. Matt, Pancho, Matt. Anyways, we are here. We're about to get this started. We are gonna be city pond hopping, but actually it's not two different ponds. It's the same body of water, but two different areas that you can fish, that you're allowed to fish.
But it's secret.
But it's secret. So let's get started.
Fishing with dummies, y'all.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're here. We don't know if we're gonna find anything here. We literally are in Hobo Central.
Yeah.
This is not great, but
People are looking at us like we're weirdos.
Yeah, so-
or dummies. Like we're bunch of dummies.
but we are gonna do our best and try not to,
Get killed.
or have to respond in a different manner for that matter. So here we go. We're gonna start rigging up. We're supposed to start early, but Matt encountered a lot of traffic on his way home, so we're gonna have to kind of like rush in here. We live in California, and here traffic has no stopping point.
Yeah, at 5:45.
Yeah. So it's still early. It's a little cloudy, so I'm gonna toss a buzz bait and see what's going on, and then we're gonna start messing around with see what the depth is and if there's anything in here. We don't know if there's anything in here. We've seen fish on part of this body of water, but it's one of those things that we saw them, we don't know what it is, and since this is hobo camp, logically anything that we get here, being a city and whatnot, is gonna be a catch and release. We're not gonna eat anything out of this water, but we are gonna for sure try. Not try to eat it, but try to get them. So I'm gonna rig up really quick here. All right, let's not get snagged now. All right, well, 20 minutes in, there is nothing in here. We're dealing with like 4 or 5 feet of water, even towards the middle of that thing. There is little tiny baby fish, but we were here a week or two ago, and we spoke with a wildlife management person, and they said that they put baby fish because they have a mosquito here that makes people sick. Yay. And so they put those baby fish to help with the mosquitoes going down. Now 3 or 4 days ago I was going to work, and there was a helicopter fumigating all this area because of the same thing. So yeah, there's no fishing here, but little tiny baby fish. They don't grow, they just eat the mosquitoes. So
we tried.
we're gonna go to another spot, and then we're gonna show you guys something that Maddie's been working on. And
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the reason why we know there's no fish here.
all right. All right, so we got here to spot number 2, and turns out that yeah, there's plenty of water, but we got 2 issues. We went all the way down there, and there's a sign under there that says no fishing allowed. And more importantly, this is all water. So I explained. Back there, like all the way back, is the ocean, and all that pond, this pond and that lagoon at the end is all saltwater fed, so it will be not helpful to us. So we are gonna get in that GPS and
Try another.
try another one. See ya. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. There is literally millions of these little baby fish. But we talked to wildlife management last week, and in a closer lake to this one, they had look what we got there. Cool. Messing with it. They loaded these places with mosquito fish, or what they call mosquito fish. Literally there's thousands, but if you have anything that flies around,
Over here. I know they all just. I just literally pointed at them, and they.
if you have anything that flows or creates shadow in the water, they go all crazy and chase them. I'm hoping to see if there's a bird that comes down and you can see it. And there it goes. So yeah, with the amount of little baby fish that you see here, you probably will imagine that you won't see anything breaking the surface trying to eat them, but nothing is moving in here, which led me to believe that there's nothing in here.
Nope.
So, and there's some that are bigger than other ones, but yeah, there's millions. Like this whole thing is played with it, just like on the other area that we went. So unfortunately, this is spot number 3.
Yeah.
And
Got some cute little baby cute.
got a baby coot with mama coot. But yeah, this is spot number 3. And yeah, we got nothing to show for. Here this guy like this, what they call these mosquito fish. And as I said, there's millions of them, but they're like, it's smaller than a guppy.
Minnows.
Yeah, so, and you will imagine that you will see something, if there was something bigger breaking the surface trying to get to these guys, but there's no movement in this place. So all right, let's find another one. Alright, so we are in spot number 4, and Jose there is not gonna help with the audio, but we'll do the best we can here. So yeah, we've been trying to find like these little ponds and little lakes and reservoirs near to my house, and some parks, city parks and stuff like that. Now on this one, there's no sign anywhere that says no fishing. So we're not gonna fish, we're actually gonna go over that Matt is gonna show you guys. And we I'm probably gonna bail because it's about to be 10 in the morning. It's getting really hot and we haven't found a place that have anything. But the cool thing is that when we were talking about the mosquitoes, I'm gonna be able to do a screenshot for you guys so you guys can see what we're talking about, because we found a sign on this lake also. So pretty much every single spot that we've been within this area, they all have the same issues. What was the name? The Nile fever? West Nile virus. The West Nile virus is transferred by mosquitoes, and apparently all of these lakes have issues with those mosquitoes. So what they're doing is that they're feeding on these lakes tons of a fish that they call mosquito fish. I don't know if that's a real name or is that accurate name for them, but that's what the wildlife management guy told us that they call them. So that's the only thing that we can see. But on the first spot, we've really quickly realized we didn't have any fish, and that's because we have a portable sonar. So meaning we have a tool that will give us some depth, temperature, and if there's fish. So I'm gonna show it to you. This is the deeper chirp. It's a little unit. You can tie up your rod on this guy and you cast it out, and it will give you some information on your cell phone real time. So it's kind of cool and kind of neat because it helps us not necessarily just to find a fish, but like for us not to waste our time in places like this that we have never fished, to not sit there for hours and cast and replace lure after lure after lure, and then realize that we're not getting anything. It's not because we are terrible, which we are, but it's because there's no fish. So this guy ensures that at least we can see some fish. And Matt is gonna go more on detail because he's pretty much he bought this, so he's the one that pretty much knows how to operate it. So he's gonna go over some parameters and stuff, and in that way you guys can take a look, and if you guys are interested you can go and get you one. All right, so in the way that it works is that separately you can buy an attachment to hold your phone. You install that in your rod, and while you're casting, you can cast and also look at your phone right away and see what's happening. So I'll show you.
Alright, Matt Cam live. Matt Cam! Okay, so with the deeper chirp, how you access it is you go here to your Fish Deeper app. And you want to make sure that your piece is in the water, otherwise it doesn't really work that well. Then you connect to the Wi-Fi. Hopefully you can see that. If not, I got camera 2. Boom, we're live. So now that we're live, I'm going to put it in its little holder here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. What that does is it helps you to where you can access it. So, got the ducks. Let's try it that way. So, how I do this is I get it set. I got a pretty big rod here, and then I'm gonna run it like this. And I'm gonna hold my phone while I do it because I'm sketched out always that I'm gonna drop it, and then we're gonna blast it out. Gadoosh! That was all right. So, as you can see, got about 4 feet, so it is very shallow. That's the bottom, that's the middle, and then that's the top. So, see if it picks up. I didn't pick up the turtle. So not a lot going on here. It has a little alarm too that'll let you know if there's any fish. Nothing going on here. Yeah, it's pretty shallow.
You can see this side.
Yeah, it's what it is the signal's going burp and it comes back up. Right now we have a wide. Oh wait. Let's go with the smaller one. Sensitivity is really high too. So it's picking up a lot. So we're gonna try going towards that aerator. Usually the fishy fish like to hang out near the aerator. Let's see if that's true in this case. Here we go. Oh, that was a crappy one. That is not what I wanted to do at all, but 4 foot. Yeah, so this is just shallow all the way around. But yeah, see, you got the foot, like the depth. You got the sonar's power, 75 left, the battery life for the camera, the temperature for the water, and the time. It's pretty cool. Kind of tells you all that stuff. Oh, there's a little something. Might be some vegetation though. Ooh, that was pretty. But no beeping going off. Looks like there's some floaters there, which is probably like some baby fish.
That's probably the mosquito fish.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get a better. Yeah, a little something there. Try again those little bait fish. Not bait fish, but mosquito fish. Woo! He's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Picking up all the air from the
oxygen,
because I have it on high sensitivity. Yeah, that ain't nothing. It says something was right there. It's probably the turtle.
Yeah.
Picking up turtles. Alright, so yeah, it does the job. So yeah, that's what we've been using since way too long for not have caught a fish, but we know where they are now, you know. Oh, Elsinore.
We know where there aren't,
Yes.
so we don't waste our time. So there we go. And then day 10.
Oh yeah, huh?
This is day 10. This is day 10.
So we tried something completely out of the box for what we usually do, yeah, it didn't work, but hey man, we tried.
Yeah, that's the point. The point is trying. So, and I knew he found some of these spots. I knew that they were here. Some of them I already went before, but we didn't succeed. And when I went before, I had way less knowledge than I do now. So yeah, we went to all the spots, and unfortunately we went on a scouting mode.
Yeah.
But we got nothing. But the important part of it is now you guys can see one of the tools that we're using, and it's for these same reasons. Some of the water that we find here don't hold any fish. So imagine this pond is not that big, but this will take us a good 4 hours to fish it all. And that would have been 4 hours of us casting, changing lures, trying different techniques, but there's no fish.
Now there's proof though, because I've gotten a couple people, I won't name any names, that you've been talking some trash saying, oh, you're at a place where there's no fish, you don't know where the fish are. No, we know where the fish are. Now we really know what the fish are. Thanks to the deeper chirp, but catching them is a totally different thing. So
Spanish pickers. And for my English pickers. That's what's up. We're trying to not get the Nile Sambumba stuff.
Si, no habla inglés.
Tu guitarra.
Tu guitarra está lista.
There it goes. Yeah, day 10. Fish 9, dummies 1.
One bluegill.
One bluegill. That's all we got. But we're trying. We're not giving up. So
We're getting better. I got a whole lot of cool equipment that eventually will get put to good use. I mean, we're using it, but it's just, you know, I'm not that good.
well, we're getting there. We're getting there. But that being said, it's time for us to pack up because he's warming up greatly as we speak. So thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified every time that Dummies upload a new video. And also, if you want to check out that deeper chirp, go and check it out online. You pretty much can find it in a lot of different places. This is not a pay advertisement. Nobody's paying us to say anything about that
they're
brand.
definitely not paying us.
Yeah, at all.
If anything, they're paying us to not talk about it.
Exactly. But guess what? We're gonna say it anyway. So yeah, that's what we've been using to get at least the gauge of depth, temperature of the water, and what's happening. Not necessarily just to find the fish, but for us to learn the difference between condition, what is happening when it's sunny, overcast, the whole 9 yards. That's the process that this is helping us use that in order to learn and be like, okay, this fish bit this day, temperature was this way, it was overcast. So in that way we can log what is happening, our progress, and we can learn from it. So that's the main reason why we're using this guy, and it's working. So we just gotta now find a place that they have fish. Okay, thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. The dummies are back out in the city trying to figure out where the fish are, and I will see you in the next one. Pancho out.
Pancho, out.
Out.